Hey, all right, everybody, look, I've got another box. Okay, so what have we got inside this box today? Well, it's a dual motor e-scooter that we'll take off-road later on. It should have a lot of power, so that will be interesting. The name is Ausom, I think that's how you say it.
The correct pronunciation is Ausom.
Put the name there in front of you so you can see it. And what we'll do, we'll get the scooter out of the box. We'll have a quick look what's sort of in the box before we take it out. And then we'll get it by here and we'll have a good look. So here it is, all put together. No, I say all put together, but you only have to put 4 bolts up here where the display thing is there, look. 4 bolts and you're done. You can't get simpler than that. Now, it's got a motor in the front and a motor in the back, so that means double the fun and double the torque. And I will be taking this out later on the proper off-road. We'll try it with a dual suspension and the dual motors, and we'll see what it's all about, and I reckon it's going to be awesome. Ausom DT2 Pro. Now, just to get in for a little bit of a closer look down there, there we go. We've got a front spring down by there, and if I go round to this side here, you should be able to see that. There's a rear spring there. We've got a rear motor, and we've got a front motor. They look very similar, so it's probably similar power. There's the board there. Now, we've got 2, not 1, but 2. We got 2 charging ports, and it does say that you can buy an extra charger to have double the charging speed. So you have got to buy an extra charger to use the 2 ones. Only one is supplied. Now you can see here we got hydraulic brakes in the rear and hydraulic brakes in the front, which is very, very nice. And they're branded Zoom. Now looking down here at the tyre, it says 10 by 3.0 to 6.5, and I believe they're a tubeless tyre. It does say down by there somewhere that they're a tubeless tyre. So looking up here on the handlebars, you've got the accelerator thing there, you've got your power on button, plus a minus button, walk function, and headlight. There is a sticky thing on here, let me just take that off there. Over on this side here, you've got your horn, you've got your, I think that changes the for front wheel drive to all wheel drive, and you've got an indicator switch, and then you've got your Zoom hydraulic brake levers up here. Now you have got some of these NFC cards here, look, you're supposed to put them there. It does say on this little sticker here, put them there like that. There's 2 of them, and there's an extra one of them as well, which is a spare one. Let me just take that off there because that says how to unlock it, and you know, using the NFC or the password. Let's just take that off there. So there's the display there. It's in race mode at the moment. If I go back down, Sport, Eco, and that's it. So you've got Eco is the lowest, then Sport, then Race. And up the top by here, if I just press the power button, it goes to Trip, then it goes to U58. I think that must be the volts. And then the odometer, then back to Trip. So you've got your speed. You've got 5 battery bars there, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the display. Now it has got a function called ambient lighting, and you press the plus button twice quickly like that, and there we go. It's like a sort of a deep blue, almost going on to a little slight purpleness to it along the bottom on either side of the board. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? So we have got a front headlight. You can see it against the wall there. It is quite close to the wall. That's why there's a small beam pattern at the moment. And you have got a bit more ambient lighting going down by there. Then at the back by here, you have got a tail light as well. There's the tail light. And I'm not quite sure if it's got a brake light. Let me just try it. Let's just try the brake. And there we go. You have got a brake light as well. So here we have the magnet of truth. So let's go at the back here. That's plastic there, look. That feels like plastic to me, that bit there. That thing there is steel. That bit's plastic. This here is actually a nice big chunk of aluminium. There. What's that there? That is, must be aluminium as well. Let's go to the front by here. Aluminium, aluminium, aluminium. Obviously the battery's in there, but that's got a plastic housing with aluminium. Then this upright bit here, that is aluminium as well. The handlebars are aluminium. So this electric scooter is mostly an all aluminium construction, which is very, very nice. Okay then, that was a look around the Ausom DT2 Pro. Let's get this out on the old open off-road. Right, here we are again, back off-road. Now, I'm going to put it in eco mode and single motor mode. I don't think it'll get up the hill in this mode, but we'll just try it. We'll just try it and see what happens. We'll go through the modes, okay? So here's this is the eco mode. So it's going up the hill very slowly. Let's go to sport mode. So this is only in the rear motor mode now. We're doing about 5 miles per hour. Let's put in race mode. And this is a steep hill. It is starting to accelerate actually. So we're on 7 miles per hour. Now, let's go back down into eco mode and put it in dual motor mode. And now we're cooking on gas. Now, I don't know if you can see there, look, the speedometer. So we're doing, let me just check if this is in miles per hour or kilometers per hour. What we got there? No, we're in miles per hour. So there we go. So it is going to wheel spin when you pull off. So be wary, it will wheel spin on the front wheel, but this is eco mode in dual motor mode. I just put it in sport mode then, and that's a little bit crazy. And let's put it in the hang about. Oh, you've got to be careful because it is, it's quite violent. It is quite violent. Oh my God, let's put it in. I can't press the right, race mode. I can't. Trouble is right, here we go, race mode. Bloody hell, man! It goes so fast. I can't. You've got to remember this road here is all, it's all divots and bumps and lumps and stuff. It's that dog again. It's that dog I seen last time. Blimey! My camera's going all over the place. Let me put this camera right. It's wheel spinning everywhere. On the front wheel, it's losing traction. This has got a lot of power. I said last time, the last electric scooter, I said this is the most powerful one. No, this is the most powerful one. Blimey! Look at the acceleration on it. I wish I was on a flat road somewhere because this is crazy. Right, let's get across this cattle grid. You should be able to see the cattle grid on it. The wheels are a little bit smaller than the other one, so I've got to lift it up and over. It's hard work to get it across the cattle grid. Oh, I'm putting in eco mode because it's just two crazy crackers. Right, now we're off road. Let's go on the grass where it's a little less bumpy. Up onto the grass. Whoa! Now we nearly lost traction then, so I've got to be careful because when you're in dual motor mode, you've got to be super careful when you transition from one surface to another because the front wheel will start wheel spinning and you'll lose traction. So I got to be super careful. Now I'm in eco mode, in dual motor mode, and it's just the power. Look at it. It's mental. I think I'm going to fall off today. Anyway, let's carry on up here. Now I've gone back into eco mode and single motor mode. Now it does It does slow down a little bit when you get to the hills in eco mode and single motor mode, but when you put it in dual motor mode on eco mode, it just goes super duper fast. It's just crazy. I'm still quite surprised how many people actually come up here when this road is so bad. Now we've got to be careful on loose dirt. You've got to be super careful. Now, can you see that in front of me there? This thing here. Can you see this here? Shall I try and get up this? I'll tell you what, let's put the camera over there. Right, so there's a camera over there pointing towards that there, look. Can you see that there? Right, it's pointing a bit more that way like that. Right, do I need a bit more of a run up? Let me go back a bit. So this is going to be eco mode, dual motor. See if I can get up that bit there. Am I going to fall off? Who knows? Let's have a try anyway. Let's go. Let's try it. Hey, easy. Right, what's it like going back down it though? That's the thing. I'm not too keen on going down it. Oh, there we go then. That was quite easy actually, so there we go. Right, let's try and find some more. Off-roading stuff, because I enjoyed that. Right, okay, I can't go too fast on this rubble stuff here. Now, I'm going to say that, I don't know if you did see my last video on electric scooter. The last one I tried had slightly wider wheels than this one, but the suspension was firmer. Now this one has got slightly smaller wheels, but the suspension is got a little bit more give in it, so it's not so much vibration going through your whole body. It is nice and bouncy, which is quite nice. So let's carry on up this way a little bit further, and I'll try and go just a little bit further than I did last time, and yeah, I'll go a little bit further up here and be a little bit more adventurous today. Now, I've just remembered that it's got hydraulic brakes on here, so we'll do a little sort of a bit of a stop in. It's all loose gravel, we'll just try it, and oh my god, the brakes do feel very, very good. I can't stop at speed because it is loose gravel, but you don't have to pull the brakes very hard, so the brakes are very, very good. A bit of a mud by here and stuff. Let's get past there. Oh, this is I gotta say, this is now the price is a little bit more than the other scooter I tried, so you know, you should expect a little bit more scooter for your money, and you are getting a lot more scooter for your money. You are. Oh, pothole. Now I've just stopped by here because over there, look, up there, that's what I went on the other e-scooter, and it got bogged down because it was only a rear wheel drive. So let's just try it with the dual wheel drive and see if it still gets bogged down. The grass is even wetter than it was the other day, so it's not a fair comparison because it has been raining. So dual motor mode, like so. Eco, first of all, we'll try eco, and let's go up here and see what it's like. So let's engage it. Oh, here we go. Right. So here we go. Camera's going to go everywhere because it's bouncy as anything. So I came up here and it started slowing down. Now, it's not slowing down at all, look. And the grass is really boggy. You can see here the cars have been up here messing about, look. But it's getting up here easy. Trouble is, my camera's not pointing towards me, is it? Let's point my camera up a little bit higher. Like that. And it's got a wheel spin when I take off now, isn't it? Yeah. Hey! Yeah, so it does the grassy stuff as well. Quite easy. Right. Now I'm in the middle of a field. I think I'm going to head up that way in front of me over there. Over that way, up there. Like I did last time, there's a road going across that way. And I'll try and go just a little bit further. I got to say, this scooter is crazy. I'm going to have to give it a good wash when I get back because it's getting a bit muddy. Now, the weather isn't as nice today. It's overcast. It's a little bit cold. There's a bit of a breeze. But it's not too bad. So let's get back down. I got to get back down now. You don't realise how far you've gone because it goes so quick on this dual motor mode. I'm trying to watch all the sheep's stuff. Now you can see the line. There's the line I can't look. You can see it was digging into the ground there. Look, but it just flew up here. It flew up here like it was nothing, which is fantastic. So anyway, let's carry on. I'll get down to the end of here. Here I should say, not here. Bit common, isn't it? And we'll turn to the left and carry on along the road. Right, okay, here we go. Now this road by here is a little bit more gravelly. It is a lot more gravelly actually, so I might get a little bit of wheel spin or something going on by here, but I got to the top of this road last time. Now I'm in eco mode at the moment, so I'm just in eco mode going up this hill by here at the moment. But we'll carry on up this way. I might have to put in dual motor mode in a minute because it's getting steeper by here, but this scooter is just fantastic. It is really, really good. Really good. So I got to watch my drone blade. It's going to go into the stingies. Right, let's go over this way a little bit. Up by here. Very gravelly by here, but eco mode as well. Up this hill, on the gravel. Fantastic. Now, if I did put it in dual motor mode like this. It's, whoa. You can see that the front wheel is completely losing traction. It's really sort of, oh my God. Let me turn it off. I'm turning that off. I'm turning the dual motor mode off because it's just, if I'd turned the handlebars left or right with the dual motor mode on this loose gravel, then the e-scooter would just sort of slide away from you. So, but I stopped by here last time, so let's carry on. Let's see how far we can go up this dirt track by here. Now, when you stop the bike, it's not a bike, is it? It's a scooter. When you stop the scooter for a certain amount of time, it does go back into park mode, so nobody can come along and touch this and it goes flying. So you've always got to put it back on again. So I did stop last time, like I said, by here. So let's go a little bit further and see how far we can go across by here. The road is a little bit rough, so I'm gonna have to go quite slow. Let me just turn this camera slightly because it's facing over there. Right. So we are actually on a dirt track now. The other one was sort of loose dirt and gravel. But I expect this track to get worse as we go further up here. But it's got so much power in a scooter, and like I said, the springs do feel a little bit more forgiving, so they do give you a little bit more bounce. So it's quite a comfortable, I say comfortable, it has got a little bit of vibration coming up through the actual chassis because you have got tiny small wheels, but it's acceptable. It's not too bad at all. I could go quite far on here. Now the road's disappearing by here, look. It's turning into nothing. So the road isn't so much of a road anymore. But we'll go a little bit further just for a laugh to see what's up here, because I've never been up this way before. So we'll go a little bit further, but that does mean I've got a longer way to travel. So on the way back, it must go to some farm or something, surely, or does it just end? I'm not quite sure. I think I'm going to stop by here and just have a look at the view. So here we go. This is my view at the moment. Can't see a lot that way there. Not the best day in the world, but I can see quite far down that way and over there. I think that is, I know that farm over that way there, so that's pointing towards Arbitridors along here, behind that mountain. Somewhere along there is Arbitridor, but there we go. I can't quite see the sea today because it is cloudy down that way, but you are on top of the mountain here, so it is a lovely place to be. And here's the scooter, look. It is getting a little bit muddy. There's the mud on it there. So look at the front. There we go. So it's going to need a little bit of a clean, because even though it's dry-ish, it's a bit muddy in places as well. Anyway, I think I'll go up there a little bit more and then I'll turn around and make my way back down that way there. It's quite a while to get back down now, so I'm going to go a little bit further, then I'll head back down that way. Right, okay, I've made it quite a way back down towards the end of the mountain, so there's still a little bit to go, but I'm back by the little bit of a turf I did a little bit of a ride up, so I'm going to try and do something a little bit harder than that. I was thinking maybe this. Can I try that there? I'll try that there, look, right? Now that goes up like that, so I don't know if I should. And that's a bit too, I'll give it a bash. Let's get this out of the way. Right, I'm going to give it a try by there. Let's put the camera over here. I think that's a good spot. You should be able to see me go flying off, I think, by there. Right. Okay, so this is I might give it a little bit of a test ride a minute. Let me just give it a little bit of a, let me just try a test run first. So this is just a test run, eco mode, just to see, you know, what it's like. Let's go up this slowly a minute just to see if I hit it there. Whoa! I think that's not going to happen, is it? I think that's too steep, that is. I suppose if I was younger, I'd give it a go. Trouble is, I'm going to come off the back. I can't hold myself on to the actual scooter. So let's try something a bit more realistic. Let's go over by here. Let's try up, not that bit there. That's that easy bit there. I don't know, maybe. Should I try that easy bit, or should I go up there? Let's go up. Let's just try it. The worst that can happen is I fall off. Right, here we go. Dual motor, engaged, eco mode, and I think I can see a spot. Let's try it. Oh dear, it's going to skid the front wheel, so I might go flying now. There we go. Right, here we go. Whoa! Now, you got to admit, that was good, wasn't it? I mean, some people might laugh at that, but it's on a scooter. It's on a scooter, and I'm holding on for dear life. So there we go. Right, it's not far to go now. I'm gonna make my way back down that way, and I think I'll drive down the easy path by here. Way! So I've got to say, what a brilliant scooter. It's called Ausom, and it is awesome. It's got really good suspension. It's got dual motors. It packs a punch. It's really good off-road. I think the top speed is over 50 miles per hour. I believe it's somewhere close to 50 miles per hour anyway. It's near there. So it's got speed, it's got everything. It's got fantastic brakes. The brakes are really good as well. So it is a very, very good electric scooter that is, you know, going off-road and doing all the off-road stuff. Anyway, I'm going to make my way back down. Okay then, that's my review of the Ausom DT2 Pro. All the links will be down in the description below. If you did like this video, give it a like, hype, comment down below and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Ho-hoi!